Opening with the queen's pawn controls the center and usually leads to a more positional development of the pieces. The Indian game begins by controlling the important e4 square with the knight, rather than a pawn. c4 builds a strong center by controlling the important d5 square and creates a square for the knight to come to c3 without blocking the c-pawn. The king's Indian defense prepares to develop the bishop to g7, allowing white to build up a strong center which black will later try to undermine. f3 prepares the e4 pawn push and takes away the g4 square from black, but weakens white's kingside and the e3 square. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. This lets your bishop step into the game. The bishop is ready to be developed to an active square. Develops the knight and attacks the center. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Bishop g5 develops the bishop and immediately attacks the knight on f6. This kicks a bishop. You found a safer square for your bishop? This misses an opportunity to strike at the center with a pawn. Your queen becomes more powerful by developing towards the action. This threatens to win material through a tactic. You're kicking their knight out of a useful square. The knight now occupies a secure outpost. You are threatening to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. This permits the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. Nice, you capture a vulnerable knight, winning material after all trades are completed. Recaptures. Recapturing. Takes back. You take back. This mobilizes the knight, allowing it to control more of the board. With the bishop developed, you're building a more robust position. One more piece joins the action. You found a safer square for your pawn. This kicks a queen. You offered your opponent the chance to trade off equal material. That's fine. Connecting your rooks is a great way to help them work together. This is a fair move. Nice fork, you'll be winning a knight. This protects the attacked knight. Nice, you found a way to win a bishop. This threatens to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. You won a bishop for free. This offers to exchange pieces of equal value. You captured that free pawn. This defends a queen that was under attack and had no defenders. Doubled rooks can be powerful. This wins time by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. You exchange pieces of equal value. Recaptures. You won a pawn for free. This evades the check from the rook. Good job defending that rook. This protects an under-defended pawn that is under attack. Nice, definitely the right move. That pawn was free for the taking. You've moved your piece to a powerful square. This blocks the check from an opposing rook. The closer your passed pawn to promotion, the stronger it is. This steps away from the checking pawn. You trade off equal material. This is an equal trade. Passed pawns have a clear path to promotion. That was a free pawn. Giving your opponent more things to worry about. Black activates the last piece, bringing all pieces into play. Good thinking. This move puts your bishop into a stronger, more active position. This evades the check from the bishop. Your passed pawn can soon become dangerous for black. That pawn was free for the taking. Good job. That's what I would have played too. This allows the opponent to force eventual checkmate. You have a clear path to a forced checkmate, just find the right moves. This creates a pawn chain, linked pawns that form a strong structure. Your move gets closer to checkmate. Right on target. You continue the checkmate attack. This steps away from the checking queen. Checkmate is always the best move.